Like, how do you sort of structure your typical private session, and what exactly do you try to focus on the most with your goaltenders from like start to finish?
So you just say start to finish. So first of all, be on time, man. Be on time. So it happened this morning. Couple guys were not on time on the ice. They had to go back home. So first of all, be on time, and it's all the thing. It's not about talent. It's just you don't need talent to do it. And we see a lot of quotes on Instagram about that. But man, it's true. Being on time, work ethic. It's first of all, it's that. So we're big believer that working a lot on stick handling and footwork. That's like the two team that we almost every practice will touch. So when we start a practice, we'll do some crease movement, we do some skating drill, skating ability and stuff like that. But and stick handling too. I love my goalie to not only to play the puck, but when you go behind the net, you have the vision and also like okay, you have the little stress of there's a guy coming, a pressure or whatever. So even if you're working behind the net, when you break back in front as a goalie to stop the pucks, man, you already work on your vision. You read the information, what's going on, process what's happening on the ice. So that's the two major things. So work on your skating ability, work on stick handling, and then any drill will do. It's depend. Like we don't do our practice in advance. What we do, it's every goalie. I know where they're at. We're a little team of coaches, so it's all good guys. We have guys who got drafted in the NHL. We, as a coach right now, we have guys who play in the States. We have guys who play in Europe. So we have a really great group of coaches, so they all understand what it means to be at the top and to be at your top. So for us, so after that, so let's say we do good reps of tracking, but we never take too much time on a specific thing. So what I mean by that, it's we won't take a complete practice just to work on one detail, because in our mind it's if we just like you push like example you get hurt and you just hit on the same place every time, you're not getting better. And for us, our philosophy, it's you need to be in a good place, you need to feel good. So if I'm just like we score like 20 goals because you're not used to that, we'll go something you're good at it and we come back. So that's how we structure our practice. Do a lot of stick handling. We try to include those in our drill. A lot of footwork, um, especially for smaller goalies. We want our guys to beat almost every passes on their feet. Our bigger goalies, all like the 6'2" and up, will play a bit different. They all have good feet, very good side to side. But where they play with the angle and stuff like that, sometimes they play a little bit deeper. Their feet are like less larger, like or wider or whatever, depending on the goalie and his ability and his body. So good rep, good footwork, and yeah, like I said, stick handling. So that's part of our practice, and just have fun. At the end of the practice, even with the bigger guy, man, we always try to. We the last shot, it's always let's play the rebound. So even the players, it's always are this almost all the same guys coming to shoot on the goalies. And man, even if the puck go all the way to the other end, the player will skate to play the rebound till the end. So it's the part of the fun that the guys they want to learn. They're always smiling and they fight, man. So a lot of two pad stack. We see that at the end of a practice. But it's you know what you need it. I'm pretty sure that you made some crazy save in the SP with the two pad stack, and everybody was like cheering at you, and that's great feeling. So
No, it is. It is. It's funny you mention that because actually, what I'm noticing now, and this is sort of a bit off from what I want to go into, but relating to the two pad, I mentioned like early on, like my first episode, I was like, you know what? The goal of goalie hacks is to just promote like the right things, like whatever works, whatever's working
yeah,
now. And I brought up the idea of the butter stack, which is like everybody's butterfly sliding into two pad stacks. And what I notice is a lot of the players at the NHL level now, they know to kind of shoot through that elbow area on those big goalies.
yeah,
And the two pad stack actually helps you sort of instead of having to bring your glove through that elbow area, you open up on the two pad and you can And it's kind of a long way away, but players chip that puck through that elbow area, and they're trying to, and that's sort of a way that we're countering it. Like the players are getting smarter, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I think as goalies, you have to really think outside the box a bit and say, you know what, maybe I need to get a little unorthodox sometimes. Just trick the players a bit because they know you go down RVH, they know that there's that top corner there, right? They
but it's
know that they
huge.
got that low blocker side. There's all these little
Yeah.
things that we need to start tricking them too, right?
No, absolutely, and it's man, it's huge because especially in Quebec, like here we're like the I don't know how to say in English, but the pépinière. It's like where all the technique with the François Allaire, with Patrick Roy in the
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
all like the butterfly, the kind I call it like the robotic goalies.
yeah,
Man, it's from Quebec, so it's from here. So here it's I felt like most of the training here, it's all about just robotic. Just okay, you do this, and that. So
yeah,
and now I don't want to be against like the system, but at the same time, when you have your own system, when you understand your system, if you have to go outside of the box for that save, you need to be able to do that. You know, like
yeah,
I have a friend. He was with the Tampa Bay Lightning, and you know that Vasilevsky save, like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like behind. It's not the first time he does that. It's not the first time he does that.
Well,
You
he
know,
did it like 3 times or something.
yeah, but if he does 3 times in a game, imagine in some practice, he probably just having fun doing it, and you know what I mean. So it's the same thing for us. So that's why in our practice, it's for us, man, it's huge. And even me when I was playing, like when I'm playing, I'm the guy who will do a save, and everybody will be like, "Oh, he's a magician or what? Like what just happened, right?" So and sometimes I put a little too much of ketchup and mustard, but whatever. But our guys in practice, man, it's and after they're proud when they do like yeah. Just yesterday, I have a
Yeah.
9 years old kids, man. He did like a roll at the end because he didn't have time to go, so he just rolled. He made a save. I think the shooter like throw his stick. Everybody on the ice start clapping. The kid, I never saw a smile like that in the face of a kid. He was like shiny, was so happy. But man, it's part of the experience. It's part of the process. When you practice your system.
Mhm.
But for us, at the end, the last shot, it's all about man. Just stop that puck, man.
Yeah.
That's your job. Stop it. And sometimes we forget to work on that. It's just like do this, do that, do it well.
Yeah.
But the rest, it's no, man. The rest, do it. Just have fun. Make that two pad save and the stick save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to call that compete level, right? Like your
Oh
compete
yeah,
level
yeah.
needs to be there.
Exactly.
Um, but I'm curious, like now that we're on this topic a bit, because I think it's important. Like I always talk about system too, and there's plenty of saves that I had to make throughout my career that were totally outside my system. So for you guys, is there any sort of like drill that you do to like break away from that and get a little unorthodox just to train that compete level in your goalies?
To train that compete level when we it's not every practice, but when we have time at the end, we'll play games. So we'll put like three net on the line. We'll have all the shooter and the goalies are together. So and that's one of the games, but we have a lot of games that we do just to at the end of a practice, you worked hard, you're tired, but you have to make that save. So that's when we do those kind of drill. And we all sometimes we ask our goalies, you have to do at least one like crazy save. So when you see some 6'8" guys doing like a split with a roll with man, it's even us as a coach, we're like, wow,
Yeah.
that's cool. That but the compete level is so important and with our goalie, we're not a school that some school I know like they punish the goalie when they let in a goal or stuff like that. With Paramount Hockey, we don't punish the goalie. Like it's not okay if you get
Right.
score, you have to do 20 one pat down or 100 one pat.
Mhm.
No. For us, it's like okay, you get score, go up the net, and you come back and you have to stop it. If not, sometimes we will skate or do some drill, but it's always fun and they we
Right.
do like competition between coaches, shooters, and the goalies at the end. So even if they all the practice they were focused, they were training on their stuff. At the end, instead of going off the ice and being like kind of robotic
Yeah.
in their thing, they go out of the box. They have fun, but it's still in their system. So
Yeah. I love that. And I saw your school Marc-Andre Fleury has been there a little bit. He made a few appearances. You were on the ice with him a bit.
Yeah.
I saw some photos of you guys together. I'm just curious. Maybe we can break down him a bit because he's honestly one of my favorite goaltenders in the league, and he has been for a long time. The guy's just a winner, has fun, and he knows to break outside that system a bit, but he also has that systematic approach that allows him to be so consistent on good and bad nights. But I'm just from your point of view, what makes Flower so good either mentally or physically?
Oh man, I think it's the first thing I said in your in this podcast. It's fun. This guy, it's man. I'll send you the video of my face now. You'll understand. But this guy, man, he's crazy. Like he's always having fun. I had the chance to meet him like a couple years ago. He was training with Marco Marciano, the goalie coach I
Yeah.
was talking. And he's also training since like he's very young with Stéphane Ménard. He's a guy from Sorel, from where Marc-Andre grew up. And both the coaches are two different, way different coach. Stéphane is more a guy like his drill with shot, couple correction, but shot. Like I did some practice with him and with Flower. I almost puked like 10 times. So, but and Marco is more like Marco. He understands so well the game, and he made him work like more like system and stuff like that. But still working on Flower stem and Flower, man, it's crazy. This guy, like I said, he's always having fun, and his compete level, it's out of this world. Like talk to Elon Musk, he probably like went to Mars with him, and he took the compete level there. But I'm dead serious, man. The first time I was on the ice with him, we were three goalies with Stefan that day, and man, it's to be honest, we were all dead. We were dead. And Flower at the end, he got score, and I saw yeah, first time I saw Flower like dead. He was not able like to push anymore.
Yeah.
But no, he came back and he had to stop it. The compete level was there, and to be honest, like during all the practice, he did practice anything technique. It was just about stop that puck, fight
Yeah.
for that puck, don't give up. Okay, another one, fight that puck, don't give up. And same thing, the guy is just off the ice. His trainer, it's Paul Gagné. It's a guy very like this guy is one of the most like systematic guy I know for off ice training and
Mhm.
all the fundamentals. Fleury got it. Like it's not about just lifting weight. It's all about like, and I don't want to go too deep into that because I'm not the pro in this space.
Mhm.
But Flower off the ice, he's man, he's out of this world, and on the ice, we won't even talk about it. But for him, like I said again, it's all about consistency and fun. He's out there playing with the puck, smiling, joking around. I remember I don't know. To be honest, I didn't puke that practice, but it was almost there. But I didn't show up. But he came to see me, and man, I was like trying just to focus and putting water in my neck and just trying to focus to stay in the moment. He came to see me, and man, he sent me a joke in French. I was like, man, are you serious? And I start laughing, and because I was laughing, I was like more dead than I was before he told me that joke. And this guy is just like he's enjoying the game. He's just enjoying the game. We did a camp last year in Vegas. Man,
Yeah.
is he came see our guys. We bring like guys from Quebec to train in Vegas, and he came, man, he spent like 2 hours just talking about experiences. We were in the locker room. He came a bit on the ice, we took pictures, signature, everything. But and after I talked a bit to him. I'm like, hey man, it's so cool that you just came in. I know you live like 45 minutes from that ring. You just came here to say hi to. And he's like, hey man, it's all about the game. I love the game. I have
Yeah.
fun doing that. It's not like a homework for him to come to say hi and to so and he bring that to his game. And you see it in Vegas 2 years ago in the stints to the Stanley Cup final. Man, he was just always smiling. He was doing some save. I remember that save like dive. I think it was against San Jose or
Mhm.
no Winnipeg. Anyway, one of the two team. Man, he did like three save in a row. He dived, and after the only thing was doing instead of like being proud of himself, just laughing and just having fun talking to the ref. So
Mhm.
you know the thing I said I learned when I I go to the semi pro and the pro and everything. It's fun. That's this guy learned it so young. So and Stefan told me when he was 12, he was just having fun out there. He was not overthinking. So if some young goalie are listening right now, and we all love Marc-Andre, why he has so much success. Yes, his technique is everything. It's so on point, and he still have to work on some stuff. Even last year, we were watching a game with his coach, and we're like this, and this. So he can always improve, like every goal in this world. But the thing you understand, young, it's he's always out there having fun in practice, in game. It's not like homework for him. It's just
Yeah.
let's go there, trust the process, and the goods will come.
Yeah. You know, if you don't have fun, and I learned that too, and that's sort of what I was alluding to, like at the end of my college career, I wasn't having fun anymore, you know.
Yeah,
And if you don't have fun competing, if you don't enjoy that fun, like you're gonna burn out. And you need to bring that into your game, and you need to just like you're gonna get scored on once in a while. You're gonna make 6 saves, and that's where it's like being in that moment, just like hey, a moment comes and goes, embrace each one, and enjoy competing, enjoy working hard,
yeah,
enjoy trying to get ahead of the competition. Right? That's what he really enjoys. He enjoys the love and the competitiveness of hockey.
yeah, absolutely. So man, it's that's it. All we can say about Flower, it's compete and fun, like you said. So